Hello all, and welcome to the first review that I am doing in well, it's been over 3 months, and I didn't, I took a stop, one, because I needed a break from drinking. That only lasted about a month, and two, I wanted to have some goals that I accomplished, and I didn't accomplish any of those goals. Well, sort of. I'm working my new job, and, it's good in some ways. It has its drawbacks, but it's better than what I was doing before. And probably the biggest change is this little fellow right here. I adopted a baby chicken, and let's hope he doesn't poop down my back while I'm doing this review, because he is quite the little poop monster. So, what are we reviewing tonight? We are reviewing Maui Brewing Company, Mosaic Betta. Double IPA. Let's read the label, shall we? Notes of tropical fruit, berries, and citrus round out this juicy Imperial India Pale Ale. So, this is 8.0 ABV. Sorry, I'm usually much more expressive, but this guy is on my shoulder right now, so I'm trying to stay still for his sake while he goes and picks through my hair, which is something he loves to do. I'm not sure if I'm going to make him a major part of it because he is so needy of the reviews anyway. But let's get to this, shall we? So part of the changes I'm going to be doing is, one, since I'm drinking a lot less, I'm going to be focusing a lot more on locally produced products. This was not something that brought me reviews. If I really wanted to up my reviews, I would be more about reviewing hard liquors, especially whiskeys and scotches and whatnot, because those seem to have brought me the most views. But since I'm doing this for the love of, what I do, I'd like to just kind of focus on beers, and, well, not just beers, but locally produced products, of which beers are the most common. And I went and got something, a shop opened up, and I'm going to show you that in the next review, that will help me, kind of actualize those goals a little bit. Boy, it's so weird not being hyper, very movement-like when I do this. Okay, so. Okay, probably could have done a little bit more of a vigorous pour here, but that's okay. So, soft, fluffy, white head, nicely carbonated, sort of an opalescent yellow with tinges of orange, so golden yellow. Now, Mosaic, as you know, is a varietal of hop, and this is the hop that is used in this particular beer. And boom, big juice, big tropical smells, big tropical notes. Passion orange, hints of pineapple, papaya and guava. Taste-wise, rich and juicy on the palate. I'm trying not to laugh here because he's kind of tickling my neck right now. Rich and juicy on the palate. Very slightly boozy, which shows up in the finish, but not too much so. This is actually rather light tasting for a double IPA. The sweetness is, it's not strong as some other double IPAs that I've had before. In that, there seems to be less sugar. It's less candied, and I kind of like that. I sort of like double IPAs slightly more, well, not bone dry, because it needs to handle that sort of heavy hopping there. It needs to be, I don't like it to have that sort of candied flavor to it either. Nice bittering on the finish, resiny. Just a hint of pininess, but again, that's pretty much the only sort of pininess you got there in that bitter finish. Grapefruit rind. Sort of hints of mint in the mids. And the bitterness doesn't completely, it's not a lager, so obviously it's not going to clear the palate. It leaves a nice sort of hint of resiny bitterness and juicy sweetness just sort of lingering there. I know this is not really like how I usually do things. I'm kind of doing it backwards, but that's because I'm kind of out of practice. Nothing really exciting or new here. It's pretty much a quality double IPA. One that sort of leans towards my taste because it's drier than the average double IPA. But nothing that'll really excite you. It is what it is, what it says on the label. A double IPA using Mosaic hops to kind of emphasize tropical flavor notes. So, if you're like me and you like local beers, this is definitely another one to try, but then pretty much all Maui Brewing ones are ones to try. It's not going to wow you. It's not going to go and amaze you with like new taste sensations, but it is just a fine quality crafted beer. So a slightly, understated beginning towards getting back to reviews after these 3 months. There's not going to be as many as there were because, like I said, I'm not drinking anywhere near as much as I used to, which is a good thing. But I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to this sort of next review too. So I'm going to try to be a little bit more timely with my uploads. Which should be easier since I'm not going to be accumulating so many reviews. So hopefully I'll be recording the next one tomorrow night and, uploading it come the day after. And that'll be it. That'll be sort of a nice new beginning. And I'm looking forward to showing you how I'm going to be reviewing more local beers tomorrow. So I'm sure some of you can already guess what it's going to be. So that's your beer review for this late afternoon, early evening, this fine winter. Sally here says hi. Say hello to people, Sally. And cheers.